That of Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi being granted bail by a Pakistan court. Joining us now live from Mumbai is the prosecutor in the crucial 2611 case in Mumbai, Mr. Ujjwal Nikam. Thank you very much for speaking with Headlines today, sir. Your first reaction on hearing what really has gone down in a Pakistan court. How really do you see the facts of the case having changed from December 2008 when Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi was sent to jail to this afternoon?
I'm really shocked when I heard the news that Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi has been released on the bail. He is facing the trial since 2009 and the court has detained him because there was an evidence. Now abruptly, how court arrive at a conclusion that there was no sufficient evidence? It obviously means that Pakistani prosecuting agency did not do their homework properly, or they had not presented the case properly, I must say. The second aspect, that when myself and three other high government officials of the India had visited Islamabad after the execution of Kasab, then we discussed the Home Ministry of Pakistan that the voluminous evidence collected against Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi and the co-conspirator. We also pointed out to them that you please try them for the charge of the criminal conspiracy. But they did not charge criminal conspiracy. Why? This first question. Secondly, the criminal conspiracy was hatched in Pakistan itself. So who has to collect the evidence? You have to collect the evidence and not us. But in spite of that, we have furnished whatever evidence has been collected by the Indian authorities to the Pakistan authority. But it appears that they had not done properly. The second thing now, only if at all they would like to fight against the terrorism, they should immediately today prefer an appeal in the High Court for cancellation of bail. Firstly, they should obtain the stay to the bail. Otherwise, if Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi has been released on the bail today itself, then the court may apply the different principle for cancellation of bail and for granting of bail.
Okay.
Law, Pakistan law of India is similar law. Indian law says that cancellation of bail is a very stricter than law of bail. So Attorney General of Pakistan should take importance of this case. The Pakistan government should immediately ask the Attorney General of Pakistan to go to the High Court and to ask for the cancellation, at least to obtain the stay. Otherwise, the terrorism will be again, they will provoke it. Why there should be a different standard to Taliban terrorists and the terrorists who attack India? I think there should not be any discrimination in the standard of the terrorists. All terrorists are one. Their aim is to kill the innocent people. This, please, Pakistan authorities should understand.
Mr. Nikam, what according to you are the inherent loopholes in the charge sheet against Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi? For example, if you were to draft a case against the LeT commander, how would you go about it?
See, basically there is very seldom to have the direct evidence on the point of the criminal conspiracy.
Okay.
Largely, the prosecuting agency has to rely upon the circumstantial evidence. But unfortunately, Pakistani prosecuting agency, though they have booked Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi for the terror attack of 26 November, they did not charge under 120B, that is criminal conspiracy. First thing. Secondly, they did not collect the evidence connecting the links between the terrorists, that is the attackers of 21 Mumbai, as well as the persons who have given the fundamental support, that is the infrastructure, whatever they have provided for the terror attack. They did not conjointly collect the evidence. So I think when we have supplied all the evidence, what we have connected, like the voice sample and whatever the intercepted, what we conversation intercepted, we have furnished everything to the Pakistan authority.
Mr. Nikam, also, how really would you place Ajmal Amir Kasab's confession in the scheme of things as far as nailing Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi is concerned?
Ajmal Kasab has clearly and candidly stated the role of Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi in his confession before the magistrate, before the judge. Zaki-ur-Rehman, and in fact the Pakistan, that is the Pakistan Judicial Commission, had visited back and they have collected evidence. They have cross-examined the magistrate who has recorded the judicial confession of Kasab. They have cross-examined at length. That evidence was also adduced in the Pakistan court. And Ajmal Kasab has stated that Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi was attending the training camp of these terrorists. Not only that, And one day, Hafiz Saeed had also attended with some of the army officer, that is the major in the rank of Major General. And Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi taught them as to why Mumbai is to be attacked, how India is to be captured, how Kashmir is to be attacked. All these things have been a detail been given by Ajmal Kasab in the country. And that confession statement has been tendered in Pakistan court. That magistrate evidence has been tendered in the Pakistan court. Pakistan, Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi's defense lawyer has cross-examined our magistrate at length. And in spite of that, all these facts, how Pakistan court has discarded his evidence, I fail to understand.
Mr. Nikam, do you think it would be prudent to block his bail while he is still in the Rawalpindi jail? How really do you think it will become more difficult for the Pakistan prosecution to act against him once he is walking free out of jail?
Hello, I can't hear you properly.
Mr. Nikam, how really will things change or rather become more difficult for the prosecution once Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi walks out of jail? Because for one, there are the bail pleas of 6 others terrorists who have been accused in the case. And number two, do you think it will become more difficult really for the prosecution to nail him once he is walking free? Or do you think they should try and block his bail while he's still in jail?
If Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi is released on the bail, then firstly, he may try to tamper the evidence. Whatever the evidence has been collected by the Pakistan authority, he will try to exploit. You see, kindly observe the pace, that is the progress of that Pakistan trial. The progress is very slow. They are holding the hearing once in a month or once in a week. The judge, there are several judges were transferred. My friend who was conducting that case, my counterpart, that is Zulfikar Ali, who was the special public prosecutor of Pakistan, he was killed by these terrorists after our visit. And so there is a terror attack is everywhere. So I apprehend if Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi has been released on the bail, this case will have a big setback. This is the first thing. Secondly, Hafiz Saeed, even after the sad incident of Peshawar in Pakistan, what Hafiz Saeed had made a statement. Hafiz Saeed had made a statement that India is behind this attack. This nonsense statement was tolerated by the Pakistan. Why Pakistan authority had not taken serious action against this Hafiz Saeed? Why Pakistani authorities have allowed this Hafiz Saeed to make such type of statement when they are fully aware that Tehreek-e-Taliban was behind this nasty terror attack of Peshawar? So all these actions of the Pakistan, unfortunately I will show that they are making a double standard in the terrorists of Taliban and terrorists who are attacking India.
All right, Mr. Ujjwal Nikam, thank you very much for speaking with Headlines today. The man who sent Ajmal Kasab to the gallows, speaking to Headlines today on the facts of the case as they've unraveled in Pakistan. Zaki-ur-Rehman Lakhvi will be walking out of a Rawalpindi jail today. It's a big story that we continue to track.